Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And if you're new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new. And welcome. Today we are going to be talking about my favorite app in the entire world. I am so obsessed with this app. It is the app that actually made me trade up. If you've been on my channel for as long as I've been on YouTube, you know I really tried to be an Android girly, and I do believe Android has some amazing apps, planning apps. I've reviewed so many of them on my channel that I still believe are great apps, but I had already planned in this app before I got my Samsung tablet, and the impression that it had on me really stuck. And if you know, then you know, I am talking about Zoomnotes. Zoomnotes is my baby. I absolutely love Zoomnotes. I have not left this app, and I think I changed over about a year ago now, and I think that is the one app where I've actually stuck with it for a full year. And so today I want to plan with you. We're going to plan my week, but I'm going to share with you some of my favorite features of Zoomnotes and all of those things. So I hope you're ready, because I'm really pumped up for this video. I am going to change angles and everything like that. I've got my coffee. This is going to be super cozy, super relaxed. We're not going to be doing anything super professional. I just want to go through the things that I love about this app and why I have not left it. I feel no shame in my game. This app is phenomenal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so the first thing that we're gonna start out with when we're talking about Zoomnotes is that first there's been an update, and the interface is even more fabulous than it was before. But one of the things that I've really loved about Zoomnotes is the customization in this app. If you have not explored your settings, hold on, if you've not explored your settings in Zoomnotes, I literally cannot. You need to learn how to use the settings, and you really can't go wrong. Click buttons and figure things out. But the one thing that I really do recommend is that you turn on auto backup and you make sure it's on the iCloud drive. I made this mistake before and I lost my entire 2024 planner because when I switched over to this iPad, I did not turn this feature on. On my other iPad, I had this feature on. So I was able to obtain the earlier portions of my 2024 planner, but not a lot of it. So it really wasn't worth it. But definitely do that, because you will regret it if you don't. Now, the next thing that I really do like about this app is going in to edit the interface. You can change literally everything in here, which is absolutely fabulous. I love that they've added a new feature, and we'll look at it in just a moment, but this is where you would go to turn that on. One of my ladies was so kind to show me how to do that. Miss Kay, thank you, love. She is using Zoomnotes right now. Oh my gosh, y'all, here it is, the animated 3D turning. I've been wanting to turn that off for the longest, so there it is, y'all. If you don't want that on, then turn it off. Anyways, you've got previews of things like that, the preview text size and all of those things. You've got your tool settings, if you want it on the side, if you want it to pop over, whatever the case may be. And then of course, one of my absolute favorites is the colors. If you want to change the way your interface looks, whether you do light view or dark view, you can go to the button here and literally You can change this however you want. You've got the hex code thingy-majig, you've got a mixer, you've got like this situation if you want to like slide the RGB colors over. You also have the HSV version of it. You got a color mixer. And then, of course, you have palettes. Now, I normally make color palettes for each box, and I bring them in here, and I also label them. So since I've only had this particular planner, unfortunately, for 3 months, because I lost my planner 3 months ago, I literally only have 3 palettes in here because I did start my Zoomnotes all the way over in hopes to obtain my old planner, which obviously that didn't work out. But you can add them in, and you can also keep the names. So actually, this palette is not actually, I don't think this one came with a box. Oh, so 2 months ago I lost my planner. This particular palette, I don't know what this is. I'm sure it's mine because I recognize the colors, but I can't remember where I got it from. But either way, you can label it so you know like where the palettes are from. And so I really do love that feature as well. I'm actually going to bring you guys in for a little second. Hold on one moment. There we go. So anyways, that's one of my favorite features for sure. I absolutely adore that. And there's tons of other features. Now we have to talk about folders. I love the folders because you can make your folder image whatever you want it to be. Now standard, it'll give you like a box. You can change the color. So let's go ahead and make a folder. Right now I'm doing a terrible job at using my Apple Pencil. But anyways, you're going to go to create, and then you want to go create folder. And so in here, you're going to have the name, which you can change, and you can either choose to do a color background, which you can override, and you can choose, from your palettes or from whatever you want to do. You can grab the color from that, or you can do my favorite, which is a custom preview, and you'll do a preview image, and you'll go to your photo album, and you can bring in the particular folder icon that you want. So I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to delete this. I just wanted to share that that's how I actually got these here. You can find folder icons on Pinterest, Creative Fabrica, Google. You can just search up like desktop folders. I will link the ones that I'm using down below. It will be an affiliate link. If you do purchase those, you are helping out my shop and all of those things. But I just wanted to share that there are other ways to get these folders. And it's perfect for me as a creator because I have the 2025 planner in here. But this folder helps me to completely cover that up. So I really do like that. So now we're going to go into my current planner folder here, and we're going to click directly into my planner. So Zoomnotes has had a little bit of a makeover, and we have to briefly talk about it before we start planning. So this is the pop-up curve palette that we were talking about before, and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. This bad boy, this bad boy over here is like thebomb.com because it allows you to kind of use it even if you close out the bar that is normally at the top, which gives you access to your most used features. You can edit the way that this looks by going over into here. If you go into your tools, you can switch things out. So where is the button at? Let me see. I think it's a button within here. It's been a while since I've used it because I have not wanted to switch out anything because I love everything that I have on here. Is it a button within here? Let me see. I might just click into one of the features and grab it. That's the thing about Zoomnotes. I will be honest with you all. There are so many buttons, so many things you can do in this app. For the sake of time, I'm going to click into events and see if this is something I can switch. Oh no, that's just adding an event. I'm sorry. Let's go to clear page. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's maybe go into one of the features I already have on here. So you hold it down maybe? Let's see. Yep, you hold the button down to switch it. They've changed it. It's not the way it used to be, which makes it even easier. So if you want to edit the way this looks, you literally just hold it down and pick which new feature you want on there. That's so awesome. So what's a feature that I could honestly do without that I don't use? I don't use, I don't use this feature often, which is like the button that allows you to swipe through pages. So if I were to choose something that I would want to switch it out with, I would probably go with the multi-image function where I can bring in images. So I would probably do that. Mine is double barred because I also have my layers and things like that over here. And I realize that I don't necessarily like that. So I'm going to go back into my settings and I'm going to go into interface. And I think that this is on. But I do want the circular thing. I guess I'll have to go through this and look at it myself. Oops. Myself to kind of decide like how that gets turned off. Because I'm not 1000% sure, if I'm being honest. I know it obviously has to be in the interface. So show status bar, show zoom, scale. There's just so much. There's so much you can edit about this app. I love it so much. Let me see. Tool settings. It really is just that. You guys, I'm going to have to spend some time figuring that out too. Because I want this. Let me hit the question mark. If you hit the question mark, it'll tell you arrange the tool palette bar as 2 rows or columns of buttons. But see, if I turn that off, then the little thingy-majig goes away. I want that. I just don't want, I don't want double of it. Maybe if I go in here, I can delete them. Let me see. No, that's just how you move it. Maybe it's just forcing me to have this here. I don't know. But you can move this, by the way, which you guys just saw me do. You can move this wherever you want. You can move it to the bottom of the screen. You can move it to the top. You can move it to the right. You can move it to the left. Like, it's just really nice. So anyways, we're not going to mess with it anymore. Because, and I'm sure you guys probably didn't even see what I just did, because we'll end up taking up all the time. But I really do love Zoomnotes, and I think that that's inherently clear. So now as we plan, I'm going to show you some more of my favorite features. I gotta drink some coffee. It's earlier than I normally film, but I had to catch daylight, y'all. Daylight has been evading me. So we're going to click in, and we're going to go over into October. I cannot believe that next month is the new planner. Like, I cannot believe it at all. We're going to close that out for now. Literally cannot believe it. So we're going to go into weekly views, and I'm not going to front with you guys. I have been using my clipboards for my dailies recently, which I've shared pictures of that. And I did do a daily view in here. Actually, let me show you all what that looked like. And I actually need to check some things off of it because I did complete some things. So this was my little dashboard for my daily. And I used this view. This was from like June or July's box. And I love it so much. Especially if you just really want to get some faith in, but you also have things that you got to do. So the pop-up bar really does serve to be absolutely amazing. And I love that we have our saved pins over here we can get to really quickly. This really saved the day because that sidebar, it's not terrible. Obviously, I loved it enough to keep using this app, but this is just so much better. It's exactly what I didn't know I needed, if that makes sense. And I love that you can literally, from any location, change the sizing of your pencil. You can drag from here to change it. You can go into here to quickly change it. You can go in here and change your color. Like, everything is super, super, like, intuitive now, which makes me such a happy baby. So I'm going to go, I can't remember which pencil I was using. It's so weird though, because when I go to click these, there we go. It's like off slightly. So if you want to avoid that, you can just click them from here. I think that might be just like a slight bug. But anyways, so I did work on the box yesterday and I did finish sticker book, which is why I was able to share a sneak peek of the sticker book in the in the dashboard or in the Discord, y'all. In the Discord, I'm filming a YouTube video now because I literally had no sunlight when I was finished working, and I did not want to film it at night because the lighting is always a battle at night, and I just did not feel like fighting it. Um, hmm. Put notes together. I have notes for Genesis, but I need to review it, so I'm going to do that this morning. And then I did post a daily spread on Instagram. Prayers for these people. And then the 2025 planner is for today. And so I like this view for those specific reasons. So I did use this the other day, and it was absolutely what I needed. But I also have been obsessed with the clipboards. They are literally chef's kiss. And if I'm being honest, I kind of want to use one now, but I know I have not used any of my weekly views in here. Tis a shame. I think I used one weekly view in here, and then I didn't come back to it, as you can tell, because I didn't do my brain dump. I did not do my thoughts, but I did reference this list. I just did not do this. So we're going to do another one, and we are currently we'll be in the third week. So I missed a week of planning in here, which is so unlike me, but we're in the third week, which I have marked here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do is we're first going to go over to, we got to make sure we're in the right box. You know, I'm really sick of GoodNotes, but it's what I put my stickers in, and it'll continue to be that way. I'm just really irritated with it right now. I know it's because I need to update my iPad. I already know. And no, I have not updated it to 1.8, which is ridiculous. I'm not going to do the morning devotional for this particular one. I'm going to do the wish list because my sister's coming in November, and I have a few items that I want to get before she gets here, like some cute little clothes to wear out and whatnot. I've been really staying up on like using my stepper. If you're in the Discord, you know my husband got me one of those TikTok viral steppers, and I have been loving it, and it has been helping me a lot with that constant movement and whatnot. So I feel comfortable now buying like a cute little outfit, and right now my zhuzh has been like cute turtlenecks and overalls together. I know, it's so 90s. I'm so obsessed with that look. Like the turtlenecks, they're like dark with like the very tiny little like florals on them, or like the super thick ones that like really hug your neck but really emphasize, especially if you have a bigger bust like me, then it doesn't overdo it. I love turtlenecks, you guys. Which is funny because when I was a kid I hated them. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna bring you guys in a little bit. So the box for this particular month is a theme that I've never done before. And I was laughing at myself because I was like, how have I not done this theme ever since I've owned my shop? I've never done this theme, y'all. And I'm almost shocked, but I'm slick disgusted with myself because I'm like, how can I call myself a Southerner? And I've never done this theme. And so my ladies know what it is already because it was one of the themes that Miss K had asked for, or she had mentioned it. And I was just kind of like, wow, like I thought to myself when she said it, I was like, dang, I've never done that. So another thing that I love about Zoomnotes is the same thing that I loved about Pinly. When you bring in a sticker of a certain size and you're zoomed in, it will automatically bring it down in size for you, which is really nice. It's really, really nice. I like that a lot. That feature gets a lot of points for me from any app because, as you guys know, I like to size my stickers 3 inches by 3 inches. And the reason why I do this is because if you are going to use the sticker for a journaling spread, or if you want to make the sticker large for whatever reasons, if I make it at 1 by 1 or 2 by 2 and then I compress it, when you make it big, it's going to be fuzzy and ugly and it's not going to look cute like you want it to. So I do make all of my stickers a certain size. That way you have multiple uses, because if you make it small, it's going to look crisp. If you make it big, it's going to look crisp. So I do that for that reason. So for me, I need an app that is going to absolutely scale the stickers. And the way that you can scale stickers if you're bringing them in from the sticker book is when like you bring them in, like if you hit select or whatever and you bring them in, I think it's this one, resize images. Are you sure you want to check the symbol to change the resolution or whatever? And then also it'll ask you if you want to like bring it down in size. You can also go into the settings here and you can do auto scale symbols, which is what I like to do. You can also do split view for your symbols if you wanted. So like if you go into your symbols here, it will like stay up. Like there's so many different features that you can use in here. Like I said, and then this is basic. If you go to all, look at all of the things. You can resize images, you can scale to shapes. So if you have something already, you can change the max resolution of your stickers or whatever the case may be, but we're not going to mess with any of that. Basically, every single feature on this app has a mini feature. So it's just really, really nice. So anyways, last night I had a very tiring dream. I've been kind of restless as of recent, and the dream that I had was very bizarre, but also extremely stressful. And it reminds me of why I fast from TikTok literally every month. TikTok is a useful, useless app. And honestly, I got it. I didn't even have TikTok when I first started my business. Today's the 19th, right? Yeah, today's the 19th, so tomorrow will be the 20th. I didn't have a TikTok at first. What am I doing? I have the stickers in here. And oh my gosh. I got it because Etsy held a little masterclass for Etsy shop owners with the makers of TikTok earlier on. This was like my first year of owning my shop. For like how to use TikTok to, I guess, maximize your audience and all that stuff. So I got the TikTok for that. But then it kind of took on a life of its own, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I literally became obsessed. So another thing that you're going to want to turn on, like if you're wanting to like duplicate things like really easily, is going in here and then the drag and drop. You want to put drag drop marker on because that'll allow you to duplicate images. And also if you want things to be in line with each other, like you want them to line up, then you're going to want to do the snapping guides, which will allow you to do things very neatly. You can do like scale about center. There's so many things. Overlap, in close, scaling is so important if you're really into like making everything look the same. This is why this app actually works if you wanted to make a planner in it, because it has those features that are going to help you perfect whatever it is you're making. So it is one of those apps where, like I said, I just would never leave this app. I don't care if it's on Apple at this point. Like, I'm not on the Apple versus Android bout anymore. I got over that for multiple reasons. It was taking away from the concept of my shop in general because I was literally focusing too much on it, which was almost disgusting. And then I was getting the wrong audience. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people followed me for apps and not for faith. So I had to change up my scope. Now I'm going to leave those videos up because they're still helpful, but it's just not my focus anymore. Of course, I'm doing this video because this is just the one app that I have stuck with through all of my years of doing this. I do believe it is just better than all the other apps. Literally. For me personally. Not everyone can deal with the complexities of this app, and I understand that. So I am going to be taking my Sabbath today. I'm not going to be taking my Sabbath tomorrow because my husband's off today. So I'm super excited. And then I personally, my sister's coming early in November. This is Box Week coming up. So I need to film the unboxing. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and plan before I decorate. I need to film the unboxing at least here, or here for sure, because I'm going to be working tomorrow and I should be able to get it done. Now, the unboxing will go out on YouTube here, and then the Patreon boxes will start to go out on the 24th in the evening, and then will continue to go out throughout the week. That's the convenience about this particular view, is that you can have multiple uses. It's why it's going to be the main weekly view inside of the planner. Now, I do have a new product that I am going to be including with the 2025 planner launch that is just so freaking cute and functional, and I cannot wait to share it with you all. I came up with it in the morning while I was laying in bed with my son because he woke up early, and I was like, I gotta write this down. And this is why I love Artful. I whipped Artful out. I opened up my little 2025 planner accessories list that I made, and I added it to the list along with some details to kind of keep my head sharp on what it was I came up with. And I closed it up, and I know that it's going to show up on my computer, on my tablet, on my phone, whenever I need to reference it. Which I will be doing another Artful video very, very soon. All right. So now that we have this, I'm going to go into my wish list really quickly. So each of my items that I want is around $29.99. So I'm just going to put 30. Some of them are under this, so I'm just going to put $30 for now, that I need to at least have 30 bucks for each item. Now the turtlenecks, not so much. But I know I want to get overalls, shirts, turtlenecks, and then I need to get some more shoes to wear with these said outfits. And I do want to get like a new like over the shoulder purse situation. And I think I'll be able to fit into my old jacket that I had. It's like a blazer from like high school, but it was such good quality that it's still in great shape. It just needs to be steamed, and I should be able to wear it because it's perfect for the fall, literally. Your girl was fashionable back in high school with my little uniform. I had to wear uniforms in high school. It was pretty depressing. So anyways, I think I'm going to do Polaroids down this side that we can get from Pinterest. I want to see if any of my ladies have been adding to the Pinterest board. We have like 3 Pinterest boards now. We have the planning inspiration one that has like faith and pictures and planning ideas. We have the foodie Pinterest board, and then we also have our Animal Crossing codes Pinterest board. Y'all, our Animal Crossing party that we had not too long ago on the 4th, it was so much fun. Oh my God, it was so much fun. So tomorrow is Sunday. Let me make my little hearts. I'm getting distracted. So one of the other things that I love about the pencil case over here are the options. If you are wanting to do anything with these, they're going to be here. You can do, and make sure you're on all for your settings. That way you can see all of the features. So you can do dash, you can do dotted, you can shrink the size to make sure that it's what you want it to be as far as that's concerned. You can pin it to a layer. So if you create layers and say you have like text and you want like your highlighter to automatically go beneath that text. If this is a highlighter, which we can do this another time, but if this is a highlighter, then you can pin it to the bottom layer. That way all the highlighting that you do goes underneath your text. Or you can pin your text to the bottom layer. Like, there's just so many ways to make this app work for you. And I love it so much. So anyways, I'm going to go in and I'm going to turn off this. You can also turn off the dark blend, which is what allows the highlighter to go beneath the words instead of sitting on top. Now, this is good if you have a tracker and you want to highlight things and you don't want it to dark blend, which means going beneath the tracker, because then you won't see it, especially if it's a colorful tracker. If you turn this off, then it'll sit on top of anything and you'll be able to see the highlighter, which is so good. It's so flipping good. I love it. So let's make sure this is the right size. Yeah, we'll do like 3 items a day except for this day. We're going to do like 4. I don't think I can fit 4. I don't think I can fit 4 on here. Oh my God. We're just going to shrink the unboxing text a little bit because I do need 4 on this day. I know I do because I will try to tackle quite a bit on this day so that I'm not overwhelmed. And then we'll do 3 here. And then here, because it's unboxing day, I should only have about 2 tasks. And then here is the sending out box. All of this is going to be 2025 planner. All of that. All of those things. And if you're not in the Discord, I am finished making the 2025 planner. Right now I'm working on accessories and inserts for those of you who don't know that. So that is what's currently going on with the 2025 planner. Is she is done. She's complete. She is fabulous. She is beauty. She is absolute grace, and I cannot wait until she is out for everyone to see. But as of right now, I'm just really adding all the goodies to her that you can purchase. If you don't want them, you don't have to get them, but to make it even more special. What I'm trying to recreate with this particular launch, we can talk about this because it's not in relation to like revealing anything. I want to recreate when you go to the store for your 2025 planner and you go to get all the accessories that you're going to need to make your planner your own. That's what I'm working on recreating, and I have a huge surprise. Oh my gosh. I have a huge surprise for my anniversary because, let me spell this word right before we start talking. So the dashboard kit, and then work on extras, which I won't reveal what those are. I don't know what kind of X I was drawing just now, but that is not real. And work on custom seams. This is the last box that's going to be formatted to the 2024 planner. And I keep saying that because I want to make sure you guys know that, especially for my ladies who purchased this planner to go along with the box, or maybe just to test out accessories. Understand that this is the last box that's going to be formatted to fit this particular planner. So I just want to keep saying that. But anyways, so yeah, like I want my anniversary, because it's on the 21st, which is the day after the launch. I have a big surprise that I'm hoping to be able to execute, which I should, seeing that I am ahead of schedule. So I'm so excited about the surprise. It's going to be super cute, super special for my ladies who've been with me for a long time. If you haven't, you're not really going to understand the surprise, but if you have, when you see it, you're probably going to scream. So I'm super excited about it. We got to do the newsletter on this day. And then I want to do the TBR for this particular box, and I need to start picking out freebies for sure. And at this point, all GoodNotes files should be done. It's funny because I use iPad, right? But I literally, whenever I'm making stickers or a dashboard kit or anything, the Samsung Notes file is always done before the GoodNotes file because I can do it on my computer right after I've created it. So GoodNotes always goes last. It's so funny. I'm sure if I had like a MacBook or something, then it would probably be the reverse. But I love my Samsung laptop, and that's one thing I'm not going to switch on because I also like to game. I like PC gaming, so no. No. Won't be switching to a MacBook or an iMac, but the iPad I can totally rock with. So on Tuesday, at this point, I need to definitely film the unboxing. And then after I film the unboxing, I need to maybe squeeze in some 2025 stuff. And I need to make the automatic message for the boxes. I need to get the book from my sister for the next book. So I need the PBC read so I can make the flyer for the next book for next month. So PBC flyer, and then on the 23rd, it's all 2025 planner. And I'm gonna start working on the surprise. I'm just gonna put surprise here. And then I wanna start working on the accessory products. I wanna be done, I'm gonna leave that blank. I wanna be done with inserts here. I'm already halfway through the list of inserts, and I want to be finished with them early on if I'm going to be able to do the anniversary thing. And I am going to be making like some seasonal goodies for your planner. But the box is still going to be a thing. The goodies that'll go in Etsy won't be nearly as extravagant. And then at some point or another, I need to start prepping sticker books from the other boxes to put into Etsy, because I am going to sell the sticker books. I am not selling anything else, but I am going to prep them. So now we have our full week planned. We've got our wish list over here. And so now we're going to go over into Pinterest really quickly and just grab some really cute fall images. Oh, come on, Pinterest. There we go. So yeah, I was looking up like aesthetic folders, but I ended up getting mine from somewhere else. So we're going to go here. I like this image already. It's super cute. So we're going to download this image. Let's see here. We see you, Happy Downloads. I see you. She's always on, like I see her videos always on Pinterest or like YouTube Shorts. Let's do this. I have to say this too. I have to say this. The digital planning creator community, like if you are a digital planner shop or whatever, it is such a beautiful community to be a part of. There's no fighting going on. There have been some instances where smaller shops have stolen from bigger shops, which I think is disgusting. But it's such a healthy community. You see people like, I've talked to the owner of Squirrel Digital Studios before. She's super sweet. I've talked to a couple of shops, and all of them are very, very nice. It's not like what you would think it would be, considering that it's a very saturated community. But this is just like, you know, specific people. I don't know everyone is like that, but I am saying that I think majority of them are. And now we have this feature here. It makes it super easy to grab these. So we're going to just grab them all and we're going to hit add. And so now, because we've scaled our stuff, it doesn't come in large. Oops. It doesn't come in large, which I love so much. And we're just going to pop them. Oops. Let's not put them on top of another moving thing. Let's actually lock this. This is another feature that I really love about this app so flipping much, is that you can lock your images. So we're going to go ahead and go in here and we're going to lock it. Especially if you don't have time to mess around with layers, you can still lock things. They give you so many options in this app. Also, for those of you who really love to save your fonts, if you go in here, you can save your fonts, like your favorite settings, color, size, paragraph, format, all of that. You can save your font, your favorite fonts here, which once again, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just don't get, like, if you have an iPad, I don't get why you would use anything else. I really don't. I don't understand it. We're going to go in and bring in some Polaroids now that we have our pictures. And I am going to make sure to include Polaroids in all the boxes now because I'm obsessed. And quite frankly, like, I have the decorative Polaroids that you can use, but I also have the empty ones because if you've got pictures of your kids, we're going to let this Polaroid hang off. We're going to let it hang off like that. But if you got pictures of your kids and things like that, you're going to want to be able to, you know, share them. And we're fully zoomed out, which is why that came in big. And since we have a stack of 4, we're going to let them overlap just ever so slightly. And I'm going to bring in another busy pattern because we want it to be kind of like busy, simple, and we're going to make this one a little bit smaller and we're going to make this one bigger and we're going to just kind of like do it like that, and then we're going to bring in a simple pattern at the bottom and we're going to allow this one to kind of hang off the page too, like this. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, so now we can go ahead and bring in our images. So automatically this one needs to go here. This one needs to go at the top, maybe middle, maybe bottom. So we got them in the order we want them. My kids are starting to make noises, so I know my husband's going. And I like to bring the images in first because they're going to automatically be behind the Polaroid. But the good thing about Zoomnotes, once again, is that you can is if you go to operations and you go to order, you can move it back one, move it forwards one, you can move it to the front all the way or to the back all the way, which is very reminiscent of like a Canva situation. And so now we're going to crop. And you guys know the crop feature is something I love to feature on my channel because it's not just cropping. You can change the opacity, the hue, you can resize something, you can change the color of a sticker, you can make it black and white, you can grayscale it, whatever you want to do. You can freehand crop, rectangular crop, all of it is here. And that's what makes this app so flipping good, is that you don't have to go outside of this app to make it work for you. Like, it literally is the best. So anyways, let's go into the next image. I love the pumpkin so much, but the main focus here is going to be the cup, especially since majority of this image is purple. So we're going to crop all of that out, and we're going to go in here and just kind of make sure it's lined up, and boom. And then we're going to do it again over here, but the main focus are the mugs. So we're going to go in here and we're going to crop this. So we're going to take all of that out and all of this out. But I love this little dotting here, so we're going to see if we can maybe make it fit. You guys, I don't know if I say this enough. I do. I say it enough. I do. But I really love my job. I really love my job. I love what I do. I love what I do so much. I have had a renewed spurt of excitement because of the 2025 planner. Hold on, y'all. We need her to be big, and we need you to like work with me. There we go. But yeah, I love what I do so much, and I really, really adore. I need to move this up one. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear my children. There we go. That's why that forwards one, back one thing is just like the best. But yeah, like I've had a renewed excitement since creating the 2025 planner. I haven't had this level of excitement for a planner since I did the reformatting, when I went from like doing like a regular like white planner that was like super editable to like those color planners that I did, the blush, the matcha, all of those. Like, that is the excitement level I'm on for this particular planner. And if you were with me during that time, then you already know what it is. That means that I'm fixing to give you guys a fabulous planner to have for the year. Look at how pretty that turned out. And so now we're just going to clip it, and then we'll do something with our free space, maybe some Esther quotes and whatnot. We're going to have another set of Esther. So if you are with me on the Esther study, we did a few, but we have more coming. So just keep that in mind. I want to use, this was the freebie for last month. Let's play with it. Let's use the bear up here. I mean, not the bear. Clearly I can't tell. I'm going to use the bunny up here because we just want to be playful. We can use the green strawberry too. Just make it small. You can pop it here. That's a good thing about like having something like this, is that these accessories really set off your spread. Look how cute that is. And then we'll do like we'll go to, I can't even talk. We'll go here and we'll grab that gold paper clip thing from up here, because it's so cute. I love this paper clip a lot. It's just super neutral. And we're going to make it super, super small because we don't want the accessories to like be overkill. And then over here, like I said, we'll do some verse cards. So that was the freebie for my free ladies. If you are in the free chat, we're going to do these over here. So we're going to grab some of those and pop them. We'll pop one here. And I believe I have some for this month too. So we'll grab those as well. So we'll like do interchanging situations. Or maybe we'll grab some decor from the box. Let's go. I don't even know what I want to do. I'm just so excited to actually plan. I have been so all over the place. I haven't had a chance to really plan. So I want to, let's look at it over full scope. I don't want this one anymore because it's got blue in there and it's throwing me off. Actually, hold on. Rework. Let's put her at the bottom because she's cut off. So that's perfect. We'll put her down here. And we'll grab this beautiful tree and we'll crop it a little bit on both sides because we kind of don't need all of that. So let's crop it here and here. And let's put it where it's going to fit right there. And then let's move it to the back. And so now it's behind her. Don't worry, this month's box also has transparent images also, so we are good to go. And then I'm gonna grab this little cluster of flowers to put, no, I'm not. No, ma'am. No, it doesn't look good. I'm gonna grab a harvest first. Which one's gonna do the trick? I wanna grab this one by default, but I think this one is gonna probably match better. So let's grab a harvest verse, and it's 2 Corinthians 9:10. And we're just gonna pop her at the top here. And then we have to go back in and grab another paper clip for up here, and then we'll be done. That's the beautiful thing about this particular planner, is that I know some people weren't filling the size as far as it being a smaller planner on the screen, but you gotta have room for all the accessories. Now this next year's planner is still gonna have room, but it's got room in different areas to make room for the accessories we have. So anyways, that is my weekly plan with me, and those are some of my favorite features. Those are not all of my favorite features. I think I'm gonna have to do another video to share all of my favorite features. But off the top of my head, those are the most immediate features that I like to use while digital planning in Zoomnotes. It is why it's my favorite app. This app has so much goodness. I'm obsessed. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me this morning and just doing a real-time plan with me, going through these features together. This is a long video, but I had so much fun. And anyways, God bless you all. Thank you once again for joining me, and I will chit chat with you all later. Bye.